Welcome to Malice Fairy. Today I wanted to speculate with you guys about which characters from Breath of the Wild will actually survive through Tears of the Kingdom. I do want to say that this video is completely free of spoilers. Everything that I say here is just speculation based on the trailers officially released by Nintendo, and I won't be discussing anything from the leaks. This is just me having fun with possibilities until the game comes out, and the main point of the video is to hear from you guys and see if you agree with my thoughts or not. On the latest trailer for Tears of the Kingdom, released on the Nintendo Direct of February of 2023, we hear what appears to be the voice of Ganondorf. There has been speculation of Ganondorf appearing on the sequel, ever since the first trailer where we got a glimpse of what appears to be his decayed corpse, while Zelda and Link are exploring the underground together. This voice that we hear seems to be ordering his army to attack. He says, "Rise, rise my servants, sweep over Hyrule, eliminate this kingdom and her allies, leave no survivors." I feel like there are two main possibilities about this voiceover, as far as at what point of the game this happens. I say two main possibilities because obviously we don't know much about the plot of the game or any of the storyline, so the possibilities are actually endless, but based on the information that we have now, I see two main possibilities. The first one is that this could be our new version of the Blood Moon cutscene. In Breath of the Wild, every time a blood moon happens, we get a cutscene with a Zelda voiceover, explaining what a blood moon is and cautioning Link. Maybe in Tears of the Kingdom, this voiceover now belongs to Ganondorf, telling his army to rise over and over again. It would be a cool new way to present the blood moon mechanic, assuming that it exists at all in Tears of the Kingdom. The other possibility that comes to mind is that this could be an endgame speech, where Ganondorf literally is telling his army to get ready for the final attack on Hyrule, Zelda, and all of her allies. This could be a big moment where all of his minions come together as one for a big battle. Regardless of what the voiceover actually means, ultimately it makes me wonder, are we gonna get serious casualties in Tears of the Kingdom? If Ganondorf is specifically targeting Zelda's allies, who could be in the most danger? Who could be safe and able to protect themselves? After giving this a lot of thought, I came up with a list of characters who I think we might lose in Tears of the Kingdom, and also characters I think are safe, based on potential storylines and the characters' own capacities. I feel that the first character who might be in a lot of danger is Impa. She is not only Zelda's main ally since the Calamity War, but has basically given Link all the information and tools he needed to face Calamity Ganon in Breath of the Wild. She is a well of wisdom, knowledge, and intelligence, posing a great threat to any plan Ganondorf might have. I feel like if I was Ganondorf, I'd want her gone before anyone else. Not to mention that she is very elderly and somewhat of an easy target, considering it would not take a lot to invade Kakariko Village and take over the few guards that are protecting her house. Impa is also a beloved character, and the impact of her not making it will be extremely powerful and emotional, something I can see Nintendo doing. On the same note, I feel like researchers Robbie and Pura might also be in danger. They were essential to Link's journey in Breath of the Wild, and provide knowledge about ancient weapons, not to mention the actual ancient weapons themselves, and ancient technology that Link can get from them. They are also major allies of Zelda during the Calamity War, and if Ganondorf is smart, then he will want to take them down. They are also extremely vulnerable in their respective labs, with no guards to protect them or any security protocol around them. Another character, or should I say category of characters, are the elderly protectors of Rito Village, Zora's Domain, and Goron City, who are respectively Canelli, King Dorphin, and Bluto. These three are all figures of wisdom and respect. However, they are past their prime moment in life as fighters and warriors. If Ganondorf's army could breach the walls of their villages, they would be significant targets that not only would shatter the hearts of the people, but also will leave these areas without leaders. I will say though, that between these three, I feel like King Dorphin would have the best chance of survival, because Zora's Domain is better guarded than Rito Village and Goron City, and he also seems to be in better shape, generally speaking. Notice that I did not include Riju on this list, because even though she is technically the chief of the Gerudo people, Gerudo Town is heavily guarded and Riju herself is young and nimble, with an army of the best warriors in Hyrule guarding her safety. Which brings me to the characters I think are safe, what I like to call the next generation: Riju, Sidon, Teba, and Yunobo. While Breath of the Wild focused on Link gathering his memories and remembering the champions and how everything came to be, I feel like as much as I would love the champions to make another appearance, it would be out of place. Maybe they can appear as spirits to guide Link, but there's only so much that can be done with them now that their spirits have been freed from their divine beasts. So I think what Tears of the Kingdom might do is use the next generation as those figures in this new game. Riju, Sidon, Teba, and Yunobo helped Link board the divine beasts in Breath of the Wild, and were eager to be able to do more. It would make all the sense in the world that now that they can, they will join forces with Link and Zelda to take down Ganondorf. And unlike the elderly leaders of the villages, I feel like Nintendo would not want them not to make it. They could represent a new era of hope and change, and they would also avenge the passing of Revali, Urbosa, Daruk, and Mipha. It would be poetic justice, so I feel like they're definitely gonna survive Tears of the Kingdom. And to wrap this up, I feel like the most important character who I definitely think will survive is Zelda herself. Ever since that one trailer came out with her falling down into the darkness was released, a lot of people speculated that maybe Zelda wouldn't survive Tears of the Kingdom, but to me that's just not a possibility. Look, if it happens, come back to this video and rub it in my face, but I just don't think there's any way Nintendo would do that. Tears of the Kingdom is their biggest release in years. Breath of the Wild broke all sorts of records for the Zelda franchise. This game is going to have a happy ending, and that is only possible with Link and Zelda finishing their journey together. Zelda will obviously be in danger, she's always Ganondorf's main target, but she will survive. So what do you guys think? Are there any characters I didn't mention that you think might not make it? Do you agree with my list? Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching. Oh, before you leave, make sure you check out our Discord in the description of the video. It's a really fun server and we'd love to have you.